And looking around, and I'd noticed and talked earlier about Bill Guerin, who was a former coach both at Wabash Valley and here at the high school. Bill, an ex-Eastern Illinois University player, and spent a lot of time down here at Mount Carmel in retirement now. I can say Bill and I go back a long way at Eastern.
But he's retired and you're not.
Yeah, I know it. He's smarter than I was, always was.
Maroons at 15-2 come in with the same lineup we've seen all year long. Lowry, Whipke, Schnitker, Brooks, and Brooks. The 3 seniors, 2 juniors at 6'5", 6'3", 6'3", 6'1", 6'1". Mount Carmel, as I said, 5. It depends on who you talk to with their record. They're either 5-9 or 5-11. Somebody told us that they don't really count the 2 games that they had to play before the football players got back. So that they only say 5-9.
And those were the 2, I think, in the Classic up at Larsville prior to the season.
1 against the Maroons.
Right.
They go with guards number 10, Jake Howard, a 5'9" senior. The other guard, number 21, Travis Sanders, a 6'2" senior. Forwards, number 20, Brian Grant, a 6'4" senior. And number 23, Luke Droon, a 6'2" junior. And in the middle, number 30, Ryan Hadra, a 6'7" senior. So 4 seniors, 1 junior. They'll line up at 6'7", 6'4", 6'2", 6'2", and 5'9". Coached by Ronnie Wilcox.
Well, they'll doing the introduction now out on the floor of the ball club. I think I heard someone else talking about, you mentioned earlier there was a big kid that's no longer with the ball club, and I heard someone else mention that there was a player gone. It must be him. So he was like 6'8".
Well, I was on the internet today, and I got on their website down here, and they still had him listed on the roster. He's a 6'8" senior, as I recall.
Well, the teams take the floor. Do you want to do the officials?
The officials? Man, folks out there don't know how hard a job it was to find these guys out. We talked to the Mount Carmel radio people, and they said they've never seen them before in their life. They got Mark Profancic from Centralia, Steve Fouch from Richview, and Stan Hogg from Highland.
We'll pass judgment later.
We know some officials, when they get ready to give their names and where they're from, sometimes tell great big lies. I'm not sure about these 3.
I don't know. Nick Brooks in the middle with Ryan Hadra. And it'll be the Maroons that control it. Tyson Schnitker will run the offense. Already some shoving down underneath.
Now Carmel's opening in the zone, but they're physical underneath, aren't they?
Yeah, Travis Sanders and Nick Brooks have already gone at it underneath there. A lot of bumping. We'll see how long it takes the whistle to blow. There's a pass underneath to Chris Brooks. Chris on the turnaround off the glass won't go. And Sanders gets a rebound. Sanders, a 6'2" senior, working down underneath there.
Hadra is 6'7". They don't give his weight, but he's a pretty solid young man. He's just looking around for somebody to screen, and he's found something.
Yeah, bang. There's a drive to the bucket. And he got the roll, and that's Jake Howard. Down in a hurry. Nice pass as Nick Brooks tried to come to Kirk Lowry down underneath, and the Aces were able to break it up. 2-0, the Mount Carmel Golden Aces lead it here. Just getting underway here in Mount Carmel. Look for this one to be a pretty good one. Oh, nice move inside. Tyson Schnitker with the inbound spray to Nick Brooks. Nick Brooks can't talk already. And we're tied at 2. Sanders handles the offense and gives to Jake Howard out front for the Golden Aces. Maroons man-to-man right now. Pass down underneath. Shot put up by Sanders, and the foul's called.
It's going to be Kirk Lowry, I think. It is his first, team first.
And Mr. Sanders is going to shoot 2, looks like.
And he missed the first one.
That's good.
Tried to find some stats on Mount Carmel. Nobody seems to have any.
I don't think they put any stats out. Didn't get the roll with either one up. So we're still at 2-2 tie. Chris Brooks handles the ball for the Maroons. Down to Kirk Lowry. Kirk looks inside, back to Chris. Back out front to Schnitker. Aces in a man. They try to double team Snitker. That didn't work. They give it off to Lowry down inside. Nick Brooks on the shot. Got it, count it, and he'll go to the line.
Foul goes against Ryan Hadra. Big 6'7" center. His first, team first.
Look for the Maroons to change that defense when they go back. 4-2, Maroons lead. Nick Brooks at the line, try to complete the three-point play. And it's in and out. Rebound Aces. Jake Howard will bring it down. Pressure. Gets it across. Down to Drone. Luke on the outside looks for help. Bounces it back out front to the big guy. Howard, guarded by Snitker. Gets it over to Sanders. Down in the corner. Shot, three-pointer by Brian Grant. 5-4 Mount Carmel. Kirk Lowry on the drive off the glass, and they get it back in a hurry. 6-5. Maroons up by 1. Aces Howard gets it across the line.
Oh, big screen. Shook Snitker all the way down to his shoe tops.
Drone handles it out front. Chris Brooks has got him, and now it's Howard.
There's another screen. Boy, he wasn't looking for him that time.
Yeah. He's looking at him throw the elbows around. Yeah, you'll get caught here in a minute, maybe. See what happens. There's a shot just inside the line. Whoa,
got the roll.
Drone got the 2 points. And it's the Aces 7, Maroons 6. First quarter, we've played about 3 minutes. There goes Nick, hands it off to Lowry underneath. He's too far under, gives it back out to Chris Brooks for 3. He doesn't get the roll. The big guy, Hadra, got the rebound. Sanders with it in the corner. And it's going to be Aces out of bounds. Right in front of the Robinson bench. Not a comfortable place to be for the Aces. There's a 3. No good. Rebound pulled off by Lowry. Down to Chris Brooks, but the pass is intercepted by Drone, and Luke will bring it back across the line for the Aces. Inside. Back out. Drive. Travel. Turnover will give it to the Maroons. And we got Brad Lackemeyer coming in the ball game for Nick Brooks. Nope.
No, for
Jared Whipke, I believe. It's going to be Maroons ball. Lowry will give it to Snitker, and Tyson will bring it down. 7-6. Mount Carmel leads by 1 here in the first quarter.
Well, so far nobody's picked up Lackemeyer. There they go.
Didn't recognize him in there.
I thought they were going to switch off.
Snitker, whoa boy, he got hammered.
Blocking foul on Hadra.
He just stepped out. I think he's in there for a reason right now. It sort of looks like the football has moved into the basketball court. Hadra comes out now, and they put Tyler Buss in. He's a 6'2" sophomore, but every bit as big. Broken up, and the Aces have control. Grant takes it down, has it swiped. Chris Brooks, they're 3-on-3. Chris loses a handle, but a blocking foul is going to be called against the Aces. Buss, who just come into the ball game, and it's going to be out of bounds to the Maroons.
His first third-team foul against the Aces.
Well, we can see at the offset it's going to be a pretty physical ball game. Tyson, you're in trouble, boy. There you go. Shots up and in.
Nice.
Nick Brooks in a crowd.
Switch to his left hand.
In a crowd. 8-7. Maroons lead. Aces with the ball drawn outside. Has it partially blocked, but given off to Sanders. They come back out front to Grant. Back around to Drone. Drone gets it off the glass. No good. Mount Carmel with the rebound. Got it. I'm not sure who got the shot. Sanders.
Sanders got the basket, according to the PA announcer.
9-8. Stolen back by the Aces. That's 2 or 3 turnovers by the Maroons. And a three.
There's a three.
That's Luke Drone on the three-pointer. The Aces now have got a 12-point, or a 12-8 lead. A little over 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Maroons a little threw it away. Maroons a little shaken, and I think we're going to get a timeout call by the Maroons. Talk it over a little bit. They're a little befuddled out there now. The Aces have played an aggressive defense, and the Maroons have not quite settled into it yet. 12-8, the Mount Carmel Aces lead it. Crawford Memorial Home Health Care Agency is conducting a foot clinic on Tuesday. That's January 22nd at the Robinson Senior Citizen Center from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. A registered nurse from Crawford Memorial Home Care Agency will trim and file toenails, apply lotion, assess feet for any abnormalities. The registered nurse will also instruct each client on proper foot care. The fee is $15. To set up an appointment to the foot clinic, please call the Robinson Senior Citizen Center before the clinic on January 22nd. Give them a call at 618-544-8811. That's 544-8811. Crawford Memorial Home Health Agency, a tradition of caring.
Teams like this are scary. They come out there, the football players are way late. They get off to a terrible start. They did win their fifth game last Friday night against Olney by 1 point. They just don't know how good they are or how good they can be yet.
Yeah.
But they get here on their home floor with nothing to lose.
Well, they lead it here 12-8 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Drone with it in the paint. On the turnaround, looks for help, has it knocked away. Picked up, and the shot's put up by Sanders.
Big rebound, Nick Brooks.
And foul's going to be called against the Aces, and it'll be Maroons ball out of bounds.
Foul's called on Travis Sanders. His first fourth-team foul.
Snicker with it down in the corner. Back out front to Kent Tedford in the ball game now after that timeout. Brad Lackmeyer's in there. Jared Whipke's back in. Snicker with the ball, puts up the shot, comes up short. Drone with the rebound, and the Aces will take it back. Down court in the corner. Back out to Drone. Luke takes it, drops it off in the corner. Ooh, saved by Howard. And Sanders has it out front, and Howard again with it. Brad Lackmeyer come out of there with it. I'm not sure where it came from.
And there's a bounce pass in the corner.
Kent Tedford for three. Got it. Tedford out of the corner, giving three. 12-11, Mount Carmel by one now, as the Maroons have cut back into that lead of trail by only one. 1:50 to go in the quarter. Sanders, guarded by Tedford. Gets it back out front to Drone. Now Howard. Howard around Whipke. Almost lost it. Did lose it on the floor. Pile up. Fumble at the 5-yard line.
There was a lot of contact out front there with no whistles.
And in the Maroons now coming back in the ball game is Chris Brooks, Kirk Lowry, and J.B. Holmes checks in for the first time. We've got 1:39 on the clock here in the first quarter. Aces ball underneath their own basket. Comes into Drone. Chris Brooks guards him. Luke works outside. Tries the baseline. Drives. Shots. No good. Into the hands of Kirk Lowry. Partially blocked, maybe. Kirk hammered. No whistle. Gets it across to Snitker. Don't dribble. There you go. Tyson has it back. They'll run some clock. 12-11. The Aces lead it by one here. JB sets the screen. Now they go to Whipke in the corner. Jarrett's got three. And that puts the Maroons back up front 14-12. Aces with the ball. Under a minute to go. Luke Drone with it out front. Tries the lane. Gives it up to Sanders. Sanders almost got in trouble. Sanders with a shot. Short. Rebounds off a Maroon player, and it's out. Ooh. That's going to be Aces ball with 35 seconds. Nick Brooks comes back in the game. JB comes out. Golden Aces ball under their own bucket. Luke Drone will bring it in. I got time. Long for three. Didn't get the bounce. Sanders with the rebound. Hammered it on the floor, and there'll be a foul on the floor, and it'll be out of bounds. Who got it?
Chris Brooks. His first. Second team foul on the Maroons.
Aces ball out of bounds.
Howard out front. Drone for three. Swish. We change leads again. Now, Aces by one, 15-14, down to Kirk Lowry. Kirk up to the glass and got it. We'll
Nice
do
job.
it again. 16-15 Maroons, under 10 seconds. The Aces will have the last shot. Jake Howard's got it. Under 5, baseline drive, tries to drop it out, stolen by Nick Brooks, but time runs out. Maroons will in and lead the first quarter 16-15. Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life to cover all your personal and business needs. When it comes to personal insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with a mortgage insurance, consumer debt coverage, estate planning for family or estate taxes, and a lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber Insurance and Realty on the east side of the square in Robinson. Don't forget Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services. Proud to back the Maroons in tonight's ball game. Good luck to the Maroons from Union Planters Bank in Robinson. They're a member FDIC. And for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Hey, it's wintertime. And don't forget, Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters. They've got Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all at Rural King Supply, Route 33, east of Robinson. We get ready to start the second quarter. Maroons will have possession. It's 16-15. They lead it by one. Had a little period in the first quarter where they couldn't hang on to it. They had at least 3 turnovers in that
I've got them for 4 in the first quarter. 4 for each team.
Let's see if they do a little better here. Tyson Snitker gets it back out to Whipke. Over to Lowry. Starting 5 on the floor right now for the Maroons. Lowry with it out front. Whipke to Chris Brooks in the corner. Chris goes into Nick. Nick on a little turnaround off the glass, won't go. Got his own rebound, put it back up and in. Good hustle by Nick Brooks. It's 18-15. Maroons by 3. Drone takes it into the paint, has it knocked away. Stolen, picked up by Jared Whipke. Gets it to Snitker. Tyson down in a hurry. Now he pulls it back out front. Kirk Lowry for 3. Now the Aces want a quick timeout, as all of a sudden in the first minute of the second quarter, the Maroons have jumped out to a 21-15 lead. Well, the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop's ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's at the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop, located on the west side of the square in Robinson. Don't forget, good luck to the Maroons from the Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service, accounting and auditing. That's at Kemper CPA in Robinson. Well, we're back on the floor. Anybody seen Coach Self yet?
I haven't seen him.
I haven't either. I bet we know it when he comes in. What do you know about? Aces ball. Sanders will bring it down against Kirk Lowry. Now Howard with it. Off to Buss. Inside, bang, the bodies crash. And Brian Grant got the bucket, 21-17 now. Maroons up by 4. Jared Whipke out of the corner for 3. Got it. 24-17. Maroons up by 7 here. Howard holds it out front for the Aces. Snitker comes out to meet him. Buss has a ball off his foot, gets it back out to Howard. Now around to Drone. Drone works against Chris Brooks. He puts up a 3. Got it. Big 3 for Drone. Now it's 24-20. Maroons a 4-point lead. Snitker calls the shots out front. Nick Brooks with the screen. Tyson back over to Chris. Chris puts up a 3. Not quite. Rebound Aces. Drone takes it down. Goes underneath the Bus. Bus has it blocked. Let's see if they call a foul.
Yep. I got a foul, but I'm not sure who it's on.
I think we got a bloody nose now. That'll stop the game.
That's going to be Nick Brooks. His first.
Foul number 44.
Third team foul.
His first team third. Tyler Bus to the line to shoot 2.
Bus to shoot 2. That's Tyler Bus. Got 1. 24-21 now. So Travis Sanders comes out of the ball game with a bloody lip.
Mike Brewer goes in, a 6'1 junior.
Bus got them both. 24-22. The Aces now have climbed back to trail by only 2. Snitker with it to Lowry. Back to Whipke. Tyson in the corner. He'll go for 3. Bang, got it. Tyson.
Yeah, they all kind of like that corner.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Lowry, Whipke, and Snitker have all connected with 3s here in this quarter. 27-22, Maroons lead. Drone gives it out front to Howard. Back to Bus. Inside. Brewer lost it out of bounds, but it's still going to remain Aces ball.
Tedford and Lackameyer in for the Maroons. Whipke and who came out? Lowry?
Whipke and Lowry out, I believe, yeah. Brewer out front. Kent Tedford's got him. Kent works against him. He'll give him problems. Howard gives to Drone. Chris Brooks has got him. Almost lost it. Brewer on the drive, has it blocked away. But a foul's going to be called. I'm not sure. Maybe Nick.
If it is, that'll be his second. Oh, 32.
No, 3-2. That'll be Brad Lackameyer. Yeah.
His first, 4th team foul. This will be Brewer at the line shooting 2.
They've been there several times.
Well, this is their 3rd trip. They're 2 for 4.
27-23 now, and he'll have another one. Ryan Doherty in the ball game for the Aces. Mike Brewer got them both. 27-24 now. 3-point ball game. Snitker with it. Kent Tedford out at the top of the key. Tries to go into Nick Brooks. Nick lost his footing. And tried to dunk and he missed it. The follow-up was good.
Who got the basket? Number three, Doherty.
Got it, Doherty, yeah. Grant missed the
turnover, rebound. A whole bunch of stuff went on that time.
Well, he wanted to dunk it, but he didn't quite get it down. 1-point ball game now. Maroons up by 1, 27-26. Tedford to Chris Brooks. Lobs it inside to Lackameyer. Brad puts it off.
Offensive foul. Well, there was contact, but he was, I thought the kid was a little late getting there. Brian Grant slipped in and drew the foul. That's going to be the second foul on Brad Lackameyer. Team foul number 5.
Brad's had 2 quick ones when he's been in there. That's kind of hurt. 27-26, Maroons by 1. Brewer with the ball as he brings it across against Snitker. They run it back out to Doherty. Now to Drone. Drone tries to drive the paint. Floor's a little slick out there. That's a couple of times guys have gone down. Brewer gets it to Doherty. Doherty on the baseline, got the shot. Ryan Doherty. Now we got a 28-27.
Mount Carmel lead.
Lowry. Maroons trail by 1 here. Second quarter action here at Mount Carmel with a little over 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Nick Brooks with it. Nick back into Jared Whipke. Nice job. 29-28. Brewer with it. Lowry's got him. Over to Buss. Buss down in the corner. The drive-by drone. He gets it back out and lost it. Down the floor it goes. Lackameyer chases it down, and it's out of bounds. Maroons will get to keep it. Good job on defense by the Maroons. Chris Brooks checks back in for Brad Lackameyer. Brad's giving him some good minutes.
Chris Brooks in the ballgame for the Maroons.
29-28, Robinson leads. Snitker with it out front. Now we're to Nick Brooks. Nick drives, 10-foot, drops it off to Jared Whipke. Nice job. 31-28.
Jared Whipke with 10 points, double figures.
A couple of good assists by Nick Brooks on that. Brewer. Uh-oh, look out. Nick Brooks got the bucket and counted. Oh, he's going to say on the floor. Did he count it or did he say on the floor? Yeah, got it. All right. I was going to say he had to have got it. He hung all over Nick, but Nick was able to go up with it. Got it in. He was going to dunk her big time. Who got the foul? Brewer or Grant? Brian Grant. So Nick will have one. This is his second time up there tonight to try to complete a three-point play. And it comes up long. Whipke with a rebound, gets it back to Nick. Nick drives the line, puts it up, got it. Nick Brooks made a 4-point play out of that with a little help from Whipke. 36-28, Maroons have suddenly jumped out, or 35-28, to a 7-point lead. At the 3:30 mark, which is about a minute and a half ago, they trailed it by 1, 28-27. Then they went on a run, and now it's 35-28. Maroons lead it. Well, the First Robinson Savings Bank's proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 119 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. That's First Robinson Savings Bank. They're always ready to take care of all your financial needs. They're a member FDIC and a real community bank.
This portion of the broadcast brought to you by Hershey Chocolate in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath Milk Duds, Sixlets, Paydays, and Whoppers candies. Hershey Chocolate in Robinson.
Got noisy here, didn't it?
Yeah. Gets noisy during the timeouts. That's unusual.
Yeah. Who called that timeout?
That was Mount Carmel
Had to be
timeout.
Mount Carmel. Okay. 2 minutes to go here in a half. Maroons have been on about a 7-point run here, 7-0 run. 8-0. Yeah, you're right. 8-0.
Mount Carmel took the lead 28-27.
Brewer tried to go inside.
Off of Lowry's foot.
And the Aces will keep it underneath their own basket. Grant will toss it in. Back out to Darty. Over to Grant.
Oh,
Grant
block.
has it blocked. Nice job. The brothers get together. Nick blocked it. Chris tipped it back to Nick, and Nick took it down and slammed it home. 37-28. Stolen again. It's Tyson Snitker. 2-on-1. Behind the basket, Chris Brooks. Frank Williams. Couldn't resist.
It's a 12-point unanswered period here.
A little over a minute to go here in the first half. Maroons have really turned it up. Drone with it out front, guarded by Jared Whipke. Shot's no good. Buss with it underneath, puts it up, won't go, tipped around, pulled down Nick Brooks. Nick gets it to brother Chris, and there's a foul call, and that's going to go against Tyler Buss.
That's his second foul, 6th team foul.
39-28 the score here with 50 seconds to go in a half. The Maroons have kind of turned it up a notch. You know, what this team has been doing the last 2 or 3 ball games, you don't watch so much as who's making the points as the assists, because they've really been working well together. The tips to each other on the block shot that Nick blocked and Chris tipped back to him, the pass from Snitker, the help from Whipke a while ago. These are the things that have really helped them put points on the board and become a good solid ball club. 40 seconds, Snitker works it out front. Whipke tries to screen, Tyson with it, guarded by Darty. We'll go right back again, do it again. 30 seconds. Forward to Whipke. Almost got the man loose down underneath. 15 seconds. There's a wide open man, Jared Whipke. Well, they ran that offense. They knew they'd get somebody loose, and there was Jared Whipke all by himself. There goes Tyler Buss, let him have it. And he finally rolled it in. 41-30 at the half. Maroons lead it by 11. Right. Maroons on a tear toward the end of the second quarter really took control. So the Aces will have possession as we start out. Jake Howard has it. Tyson Snitker on him. Gives over to Grant. Loose ball picked up by Buss. Buss up under the glass. A little scoop shot won't go. It's going to be out of bounds, and probably Mount Carmel will keep it.
Hadra is in the game. Hadra and Buss both.
Let's see. Drone's in there, I'm sure. Sanders, 21, is the one that's out of the way.
Yeah, Howard in the game.
Drone in the key.
Whoop,
stolen. Pocket picked by Nick. Look out, Nick. Has it knocked away.
Good
Nice defense.
Jake Howard didn't give up. He came from the weak side there and knocked it away.
Nick made really a neat steal. But Howard stayed with it, blocked the shot. Maroons bring it in. Jared Whipke, whoops, what's happened here? A foul.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
42. On the inbounds play. Well, Chris Brooks got caught with a foul away from the ball that time. Possession back to Mount Carmel. Buss with it on the wing. Chris Brooks guards him. Gives it back out to Drone. Drone puts up a 3. Got it. Luke Drone with the 3. 41-33 as Mount Carmel draws first blood here in the second half. Chris Brooks, he'll try 3. Didn't get it back. Buss got the rebound. Luke Drone down. He'll put up the 3 again. Hot hand won't go. Rebound by Grant. Aces keep it, and Howard will control it out front. 41-33 Maroons by 9. By 8, rather. Math's not very good. Drone with another 3. Bingo. Luke Drone, cool this boy off. Quick timeout by the Maroons. It's 41-36 as Drones come out and drill 2 threes.
Hadra's had another solid screen, and then Drone put down the 3.
Hershey Chocolate in Robinson, proud to be a part of Crawford County, and they're pleased to support the students of the community in their youth activities. That's Hershey Chocolate here in Robinson. Got a good ball game going down here tonight. Good crowd from Robinson down here. And maybe they all come to see Coach Self from the U of I, but nobody's seen him yet. Union Planters Bank in Robinson offers complete banking services. They're proud to back the Maroons in tonight's ball game. Good luck to the Maroons from Union Planters Bank in Robinson. They're a member of FDIC. Must have been a full timeout called.
Yes, it was.
We have a little thought maybe we had a little difficulty in the crowd there as the policeman walked across. It's going to be Maroons ball. We get things going again. And 41-36, Maroons lead it. Tyson Snitker with the ball out front for the Maroons. Whipke in the corner, back to Tyson. Guarded by Howard. Back to Tyson, or Nick Brooks underneath. Nick put the shot up and in. That's the Maroons' first basket here at the half. Took them almost 2 minutes to get it. 43-36, they lead it. Drone works, goes for three, blocked by Nick Brooks, saved it. Almost, had his foot out of bounds when he went back in. Good hustle by Nick. He blocked the shot and then tried to bounce the ball back off Drone and to get it out of bounds, but didn't quite get the job done. Drone handles it out front, now gives to Howard. Back to Drone. Lowry's got him. Good job by Kirk. Get back out to Howard. On the drive, partially blocked by Nick. He picks the ball up. Snitker's got it. Down in a hurry is a Maroon. Chris Brooks in the corner. Looks underneath. Gives to Jared Whipke. Jared thought about it. Drives in. A little short one off the glass and in. Good move by Jared Whipke. 45-36. Maroons up by 9 again. Loose ball. Tyson Snitker holds it up, pulls her back out front, gives to Chris. Nice pass to Lowry, wide open. Kirk Lowry. He just broke the baseline. Nobody was there, got the ball and just laid her over the rim. 47-36 now. Maroons lead it by 11. A timeout on the floor, full timeout by the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Crawford Memorial Hospital and Health Services wants to celebrate your birthday, so come in for a mammogram during your birthday month and you'll automatically be registered for a monthly birthday drawing. January's giveaway is a month pass to HealthWorks, courtesy of CMH Wellness and Rehabilitation Department. Crawford Memorial Hospital is certified by the FDA, the American College of Radiology, and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. For more information about mammograms or to set up an appointment, call 618-546-2536. That's Crawford Memorial Hospital and Health Services, working toward a healthier tomorrow.
Big games in town tomorrow. The state-ranked Mighty Aces will be playing the right.
Well, the full timeout called by the Aces as the Maroons have jumped out here to a 47-36 lead with about 5:15 to go in the third quarter, less than 3 minutes. It was 41-30 at halftime. It's now 47-36 Maroons. Aces with the ball. Howard brings it down. Snitker draws him, watch the screen. Stolen by Nick Brooks. Gives it to Whipke. Had to pull it up. Gives it back to Chris Brooks. Kirk Lowry for three. Bingo. Kirk's, 2 for 2 from three-point land?
That's his second three-pointer. 10-12 points now for Kirk Lowry.
50-36. Maroons by 14. The defense is getting tough. Shots up and in by Hadra. He did a good job getting around the block that time. 50-38. Maroons by 12. Nick Brooks, pass over to Lowry. Kirk underneath, works, got the shot. Kirk Lowry with another one. Kirk's having a big night. Howard brings it across the timeline for the Aces. Snitker guards him. They give to Buss. Buss looks for help. Still looks for help. Finally puts it on the floor. Gets it out to Drone. Lowry's on Drone. Kirk's really giving Drone a hard time. Howard holds the ball. Drone goes inside. Shot's partially blocked. Buss puts it back up. Doesn't get it. Still fights for it. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Loose ball. Mount Carmel still loose. Aces got it. Anybody's ball. Look out. Hadra off Hadra's body, and it'll go to the Maroons. Well, that had to be a frustrating possession for the Aces as they had a chance or two at the loose balls, and finally Hadra kicked it out of bounds. 52-38, Maroons lead. Kent Tedford in the ball game, Brad Lackameyer in the ball game for the Maroons. Snitker Little work going on underneath there by Drone as he knocked Brooks down. That's not Drone, it was Grant. Didn't get it.
Hey.
Who got the rebound?
Brad Lackameyer.
Good job. It's going to get a little rough underneath. Grant goes inside the bus, back out, knocked away by Nick Brooks, but picked up by Grant. Drone will control out front. Now to Darty. Bus to Hadra. Back to Drone. Kent Tedford's got Drone. Move inside. Darty knocked away by Nick Brooks. Good defense by the Maroons. Drone will bring it in for the Aces. 54-38, Maroons lead. 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Darty's got it. Snitker will pick him up. Hadra with Lackameyer on him. Now back out to Sanders. Inside, Hadra's on the turnaround, got it. Ryan Hadra.
Well, he's got a couple of quick baskets here, and he hadn't been much of an offensive threat.
Nick Brooks makes a move. Fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Brian Grant with a foul, his second foul, first team foul. Nick Brooks will be at the line for two. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight.
See if we can help him out here a little bit. Yep, we did. For quality tires at the right price, go to Marathon Tire. Marathon Tire's got Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. See Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, where you'll get the best deal in tires. Marathon Tires is your complete car care center. Whoops.
In and out. Hadra with the rebound. Jared Whipke checked in for Chris Brooks during that timeout, or during that free throw.
Sanders with it out on the wing, guarded by Whipke. Gives to Grant. Grant tries to drive in against Brooks. Gives to Darty. Now back out to Sanders for three. A little short. Rebound to Brad Lackameyer. And Snitker will take it down. About 1:40 to go here in the quarter. Kent Tedford underneath and back out to Nick Brooks. Nick traveled. Little shuffle, I guess, before he started. I didn't see it. Minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. 55-40. Maroons up by 15. Darty brings it down against Snitker. Gives to Grant. Grant on the drive. Has it partially blocked. Loose ball, though, picked up by the Aces. Heads up play by Hadra. The Aces have got it. There's a three by Drone. Comes up short. Rebound on the floor. They get it back. Hadra. Drone has it. Goes over to Grant. Grant has it blocked by Nick Brooks again. And they said Nick got him. And Nick says didn't touch him. Got all ball. However, Brian Grant will go to the line to shoot two.
Shoot three.
Three. Yeah, he was out behind the line, wasn't he?
Second foul on Nick Brooks. Second team foul against the Maroons.
Well, let's see. While he's shooting three free throws, you say it real fast. I'll remind you the Real King supplies your winter weather headquarters. They've got Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, and a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by service, lacrosse insulated boots. That's all out of Rural King Supply, located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
You can run right over there in the morning after we get that 3 inches of snow tonight.
Oh, geez. 3?
That was what I heard.
Oh. Is he still up there at the line?
He drilled all
Did
three
he get
of
all three? 55-43. Maroons now by 12. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Snitker with it out front. Gives over to Whipke. To Nick. Drops it off to Chris. Back to Snitker in the corner for three. Got it. Tyson Snitker. Is that his first three or second?
It's his second.
58-43. And what do we got here?
In the ball game for Robinson, number 32, Brad Lackameyer.
Lackamar's in. Nick Brooks is out. But what did they stop for? Nobody called a timeout. I didn't see a turnover. Grant in trouble, and Chris Brooks got caught.
That's going to be 3 on Chris Brooks and the third team foul.
Chris argues a little bit, but don't do that.
No.
He's still pleading his case with the other referee, and
the votes have already been cast.
Yeah.
Might as well just forget about it.
Well, he drew a crowd anyway. 58-43.
Is this Grant,
I believe. Brian Grant. Zip.
Well, if it gets to be an issue, don't foul him.
Yeah.
That's his 4th straight.
They shoot free throws pretty well here, it looks like. .58-45. Full court pressure by the Aces. Maroons get it across. Snitker down to Lowry. Kirk thought about it. Drives the lane. Kicks it back out to Whipke. Now back to Chris Brooks. We're at under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Maroons will run the clock down a little bit more. Snitker with it out front. Brad Lackamar in the middle. Sets the screen. Snitker on the drive. Brings it back out. 15 seconds. Tyson checks the clock. Makes the drive. Almost lost it. 10 seconds. Chris Brooks with a shot. Didn't get the roll. Tipped up. Loose ball. They're going to have to hustle. Drone with it. It's good if it goes. Almost. 58-45 at the end of 3. Silk and Satin Bridal Shops ready to serve. Well, I didn't know what. I still haven't seen. I don't know. I still haven't seen Bell Self.
No.
The only one I've seen is Congressman Tim Johnson. Several times. Maroons with the ball here to possession as they start the fourth quarter. Is that Lowry?
It
Oops,
is.
He missed that one. Nick Brooks. Nick got called another foul on the rebound.
That's 3 on Nick. 4th team foul.
And the Aces only had 1 foul called last quarter. 4 fouls to 1 here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's a better ball game than I expected. I didn't expect Mount Carmel to be this strong.
I didn't either. They've really played aggressive and good defense ball. Hadra on the turnaround, puts it up, missed a shot, rebound, Snitker. Good weak side rebound. Tyson down in a hurry. Looks underneath to Kirk Lowry. Nice pass. Kirk gets it back out front, and Tyson with it again. Now Chris Brooks. Hadra comes over to guard him. Cross court to Kirk. Back across to Chris. Whoops. Went into the wrong hands. I
kind of split the difference between Nick and Chris there. I'm not sure where it was supposed to go.
Hadra reached up and got a handful of it. He's got it out front now for the Aces. Good pass to Doherty. He's got the shot, a 2-pointer. Ryan Doherty with a bucket. 58-47. Maroons lead here. 6:45 to go in the ball game. Snitker down in the corner, comes back out to Lowry. Over to Chris Brooks.
Nick rolled his ankle, I think.
Sanders is guarding him. Maroons content to kill some clock here. Tyson Snitker from 15 won't go. Did Tyson do the same thing? He did something. Doherty handles it out front for Mount Carmel. Over to Sanders, inside to Grant. Grant moves around. Nick said, I'm not going to touch him. Loose ball picked up by Snitker. Snitker almost was tackled, but he come out of the crowd. And the foul is going to be called against the Aces. Who got it?
Foul went against Brian Grant, his second team foul.
Only the second team foul this half.
Only been 6 in the second half total, and it's pretty physical out there, folks.
Matt Alka, a 6'3 junior, checked in the ballgame for the Aces. His first time on the floor tonight. Hadra comes out. Nick Brooks out on the wing. Nick gives to Chris. Over to Snitker. Tyson, another pass inside to Nick. Nick tried to come back out to Whipke. Ball's pushed out of bounds. Give it over to the Aces. Things were happening underneath I couldn't see. Mike Brewer checking back in the ball game for Mount Carmel as Brian Grant comes out. It's Aces ball. With all the pushing and shoving, I'm not sure how they come up with it. Doherty will bring it down against Snitker for the Aces. To Sanders. Sanders in the lane. Shot put up, no good. Rebound, Nick Brooks. Look out, Nick, get the handle. Knocked out of bounds by Drone.
Yeah, went off Drone's fingertips.
Yeah. He thought Lowry was cutting for the basket. Kirk was going to the corner, and Drone got a hand on it. Maroons ball. Snitker will bring it in. They lead by 11, 58-47. They've led by as much as 15. On the floor is a foul as Nick drove to the basket. 21, Mr. Sanders draws a foul.
There was less physical contact on that foul than we've seen all night long.
Well, what it looks like is going to happen here, we've played a quarter with hardly a whistle blown. Now in the fourth quarter, they're going to blow it on everything. Maroons have got it.
I hope they don't call it on everything. We're in danger of the kitchen closing.
I understand. I'm watching the clock here. Lowry with it. Looks inside to Nick. Pulls it to the lane. Gives it back out to Tyson. Tyson in the corner to Whipke. Whipke baseline. Back to Tyson. Snitker on the drive. Little whoop. Didn't go in and out. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 58-47. Maroons lead. Aces got the ball. Sanders guarded by Whipke. Out to Doherty. In the corner to Brewer. Sanders again. Inside. Sanders drives. Travels. Maroons have got it. Brian Grant will check back in for the Aces.
He's still got Hadra on the bench, and he's got the same 2 fouls he had in the first half.
Snitker with the ball. Moves it around the outside. Guarded by Doherty. Gives it over to Lowry. Back to Chris Brooks. To Whipke. Chris Brooks in the lane. Gives it back out to Whipke. Jared picking up a little feedback. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Tyson Snitker with it out front. Now over to Jared and back to Tyson. Maroons kill some clock. Whipke looks inside. Back to Snitker. Lowry in the corner. Lobs one in to Nick. Nick underneath in a nice move. Nice pass by Kirk Lowry. Nick Brooks just laid it up off the glass and in. 60-47. Maroons back up by 13.
19 points for Nick Brooks.
Traveling called against Brewer. The turnover gives it back to the Maroons. Don't forget Rural King Supply, winter weather headquarters. Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes. Plus, Northerner Boots by Service, lacrosse insulated boots, and that's all at Rural King Supply, located on Route 33 east of Robinson. There's your man back in. Mr. Hadrick comes back in. And let's see. Jake Howard checks back in for the Aces. Chris Brooks drives underneath to his brother.
No.
What'd he do?
He was hanging on the rim and then got the rebound. Just like he did last week, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but he put it back in the second time around.
Oh, he called a foul on him.
Well, I think... Well, I thought it might go against Nick on that one, because when he came down, he kind of pushed off again. So, Maroons will keep possession here with a little over 3 minutes to go in the ball game. 60-47, they lead it. Right now, they're just going to run some clock. Chris Brooks works out with Hadra on him. Chris goes to the baseline, slips it under to Nick. Nick puts it up off the board, missed a shot. Hadra with the rebound. Aces get it back. Nick's missed 2 under there, and boy, the timeout called by Mount Carmel. Bet Nick doesn't miss anymore. Full timeout, so we'll take advantage of it. Talk about Weber Insurance and Realty. They offer complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life. This covers all your personal and business needs. When it comes to business insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with coverage for buy and sell agreements, key man insurance to provide continuity of business, and a lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber Insurance and Realty on the east side of the square in Robinson. And for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Well, we've rolled right along. 2:55 to go in the ball game. Maroons lead at 60-47. It's been a good one. Good crowd on hand to enjoy it. Let's see. Next Friday night. We don't do anything till next Friday again, do we?
That's right.
I got to get the schedule out here so we can go over.
I forget who it is.
And
it's Paris.
Oh, back in Robinson. Oh, that'll be a dandy. That'll be a dandy.
A little more revenge.
Oh, yeah. Underneath the Hadra. Hadra on the turnaround, no good. Rebound, Chris Brooks controls. Guarded by Brewer. Gives to Snitker. Down to Whipke in the corner. Jared brings it back out, gives to Tyson. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Chris Brooks in the corner. I thought he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it. He just drilled that 3. 63-47 on that 3 by Chris Brooks. They just let him stand there. If you do that, he's going to put it through. Brewer lobs one inside, lobs it a little too deep, but it's saved. Whoops, knocked out of bounds off of the Snitker's foot. And the Aces will get a keeper. 63-47 Maroons lead. Back out front to Howard. Over to Grant.
Blocked again by
Whipke. Jared's had a good night. Chris Brooks walks it down the floor. Tyson Snitker had it knocked away from him by Jake Howard.
10-second count. Boy, that was quick.
I thought it was quick also. So don't believe that. I think somebody missed some numbers on that one. Chris walked it up the floor. I didn't look at the clock.
I didn't either. But
some question on the count. Minute 46 on the clock. Remember that. Let's count 10 seconds for them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Howard brings it across. Snitker guards him. Grant in the corner. Looks inside. Drone with the ball. They're not getting any shots. That's all right with the Maroons. If they run the clock down out front, that's fine. Howard guarded by Lowry, over to Drone. Drone will put up a 3. In and out. Rebound, Kirk Lowry. Big rebound. Minute 15 to go in the game. Chris gets it across the line in plenty of time this time. Over to Lowry. Back to Chris. Back to Lowry. They play catch with it out front. Double team. Back over to Chris. Nice job. As Drone tries to make the steal on the pass and fouls Chris Brooks. 1:02 on the clock.
First foul on Luke Drone, a 15 foul.
And that's 5 fouls apiece, and I was afraid they were going to get carried away with it here in the fourth quarter, and they didn't. So they've been pretty consistent with the calls. Whipke, double team, foul. Under a minute to go now in the ball game.
And fouls on Drone as well. His second 16 fouls, so we're bonus now in the last minute of the game.
In the ball game.
Well, the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop's now at their new location on the west side of the square where the Vogue used to be. They're ready to serve you from 10 to 5 during the week, 10 to 2 on Saturdays. After-hour appointments are available. That's the Silk and Satin Bridal Shop in Robinson, located on the west side of the square. Comes in deep to Nick Brooks. Nick works out at the top of the key, gives it over to Chris. Chris is fouled by Hadrian. Foul to give. This time they'll go to the line. Wait a minute. He says, who'd I call this from? There it is. 1-1.
Foul number 30, Brian Hendrick.
Oh, come on, Coach.
Full timeout, Mount Carmel.
You're down 16. You foul intentionally. Then you call a timeout.
Like you're really going to bring it back in 52 seconds. I'm glad you figured the 16-point spread because I'd run out of fingers. It's tax filing season again. The Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations and sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and your financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. How much time are you going to need to total up?
Not much.
Okay.
I don't think.
We can sail through this baby pretty quick. 52.6 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Maroon's ball. It's going to be Chris Brooks at the line to shoot a 1 and bonus is what it's going to be. 63-47, Maroons lead it. Next Friday night we'll be back in Robinson with the Paris Tigers. The Maroons have split with the Tigers this year. Lost in the buzzer beater up at Paris early in the season, then knocked them off for the Charleston Holiday Tournament winter championship up at Charleston. So that ought to be a good one back in Robinson next Friday night.
That loss probably cost him a couple of slots in the ranking system.
Hadra with the ball inside, tries to move, loses it out of bounds. Going to be Maroon's ball, 41 seconds to go. 65-47.
Okay, we got some substitutes coming in. Wakefield, J.B. Holmes, Chris
J.B.
Brooks.
back in the ball game. Chris Wakefield in. Whipke gives it back to Chris. Back to Whipke. Depends on who's counting. He just made 5. There he, whoops, stole it. 30 seconds. Sanders puts the shot up and in. Now Snitker's got it. He's double teamed. Whoops, stolen again, Mr. Sanders. He walked with it, but they didn't get caught. Let's see, loose ball down on the floor, picked up by Whipke, still on the floor. No whistle yet. No traveling, no nothing. Lowry got it. Gets it down to Wakefield. Chris holds everything up. Now they fouled him. 6.1 seconds on the clock. 65-49, Maroons lead it. What are you waving at? What are you waving at?
Oh, I don't like the effort.
Tonight's ball game has been brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, Paydays, and Whopper candies. That's Hershey Chocolate in Robinson. Chris got one. Good job. Chris Wakefield, a 6-foot senior. He's been spending a lot of time out at the hospital working with Dr. Elliott. I've been seeing him out there off and on. Chris interested in the medical field and the physical therapy line, I think. Oh, JB just missed it. 1 second. Tipped away. It's out of bounds. Clock runs out. Ball game's over. 66-49. The Robinson Maroons a winner here in Mount Carmel against the Golden Aces. As Dwayne finishes up the totals, I'll remind you that the first